What? What? Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm okay. Better than earlier. Someone gave me some tea and we talked for a bit. It helped a bit. The blonde one. Her hair's kinda curly. I don't know her name. Yeah, it must have worked. Whatever you all did. I don't recognize any of you, but you're acting like you all know me. To be honest, I don't even think I know me. I saw myself in the mirror and that's not me. I mean, it still kind of looks like me, but it's off. Like, I aged at least a decade in the last hour or something. I'm 18, I think. Then how old am I? Uh, so that's how much you all took from me then? I won't get it back for a long time, will I? One of those guys said he had to analyze it all first. That's a lot of memories to go through. Why so much, though? If it's just a few things, you could have at least left most of them. Well, I wouldn't feel like I'm missing a chunk of my life, for one. I mean, sure, I'd assume I'd be even more upset if I knew exactly what it was you were looking for. If it was important to my life, then yeah. But maybe I would have done something a lot worse. Because I was bad, right? I figured with how on edge everyone's been, all that time when I was talking to that girl, she looked ready to bolt out of the room at any moment. I'd give her one look and she'd start fidgeting. I'm right, aren't I? You don't have to hide it from me. I want to at least know something that gives me an idea of who I am. Clearly, it's not how I think I am now. Or was, I guess. I was just about to hand in a higher rank commission. Poster wanted the fangs of a basilisk. No one was brave enough to do it. But I took it. I don't have them on me anymore, so I'm guessing I must have handed them over to the guy that asked. But the last thing I did was head back to cash in my spoils. Then I woke up here. Can't remember his name, but he's known to put out some wild commissions for stuff you'd swear wasn't even real. But he pays some really good money. That's why I went for it. You could be right. If he was out there recruiting a bunch of strong people for his organization, I'd have taken him up on that offer if he kept paying well. If that's all true, then I must have been working with him for a while. I guess your friend took everything from the beginning. What could you possibly find from so far back that would be useful? A lot of secrets? There's no way I would have known anything that important back then. No one lets you in on a trade secret that early unless they're asking to be backstabbed. I'm going to hate you all once I remember everything, won't I? I'm going to hate you all once I remember everything, won't I? I'd beat you all to a pulp if it's something important. Why are you making that face? Did I say that sort of stuff before? Look at me and tell me. What did I say then? What kind of powers did I have not ones to beat you all up with? Whatever it is, it must have been pretty scary if you're not telling me. Not like it matters anyway, if I find it or not. I wouldn't know the first thing about using them anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'd use them if I'm mad enough at you all after I get my memories back. Right now, I wouldn't. You've all been pretty nice so far, outside of the weird looks you all are giving me. I hope it's not just going to be like this the whole time. I don't need another reason to be upset. I don't expect to be friends or anything. I don't think the guy I probably work with would be happy about that anyway, but at least do something to make up for the fact that you took away a big part of my life from me. Don't look at me weirdly, for one. You are. Just look at me differently. I don't know, like I'm not about to slit your throat. With a knife. Or my nails, maybe. Still not right? Whatever. I'll figure it out later, whatever it was I could do at some point. You shouldn't be scared unless I have a reason to want you dead. Did you help take my memories away? Okay, then. Do you ever do anything that could have bothered me that much while I still remembered you? What? Did I not care enough? Did we even deal with each other to begin with? You can't hide it forever. I'm gonna remember at some point. Get it over with so we can have less problems later when it actually matters. Tell me now before all hell breaks loose. I guess it's courtesy of me from now to keep you safe from the person I've become. What? Is that a bad thing? Then what? There's no way I could have been more trustworthy to you before this. You know, I don't like that look either. You'll save yourself a lot of trouble if you stop doing that. I'll remember this when I decide what to do after the rest of my memories are back. Or maybe I'll just give you a hard time right now. Why wait? I'll start giving you weird looks. How about that? Seriously? How do you think I feel when you do that? Yeah, and the main difference between us is that you know what you're doing. I don't. Well, whatever, I get it. We weren't on good terms. This doesn't change that. The only thing I care about is not being treated like the bad guy here, especially when I can only take your word for it. I believe at least some of you are scared of me. That's it. So it wouldn't be weird to assume we weren't friends at the very least. When I'm back to me, then we can start talking. Because for all I know, You're the bad guys of my life. Good guys don't just take what doesn't belong to them, right? Never thought of it that way. Just don't take anything else away. I was told I at least get a room, and that I don't have to worry about meals. I can live with that, I guess, as long as I'm not stuck being alone in a room for who knows how long. If I can talk with you all, I think it would help. So I'm not as overwhelmed, and so I have something to fill in the void of the gaps for now. With new memories, not old ones, for now. I don't mind simple things, as long as it's something. Is that okay with you? If you don't mind helping me keep busy, or even just talking. I'll ask the others later, but I want to ask you now in case you're busy later. Thanks. Oh, and could I have your name? Okay. I'll remember it.